Alright, yesterday Xbox streamed their third-party partner preview, which pretty much they gathered up all the studios they worked with and their new games and said, hey, we actually do have games coming out. We're not dead. So today we're having a look at those games. We're going to talk about my favorites, and yeah, all these games are coming to the Xbox ecosystem, whether that's Game Pass, cloud gaming, or their Xbox Play Anywhere model. And listen, we've all had fun dunking on Xbox recently, but they actually cooked with this one. We got some really, really cool looking trailers. Some that are genuinely interesting, some that are super goofy, but either way, there's a little bit of something here for everyone, so let's dive in. Alright, coming up first, and I'm not gonna lie, when this one started, I completely thought it was a Destiny expansion. I mean, I tuned out and started writing the intro for this video, and then when the title popped up, like the game title popped up, I was like, oh, now I have to rewatch this. This is not Destiny, this is a whole new thing. This is Armatus. It looks heavily Destiny inspired, from like the character designs to the weapons to the music. It all looks quite derivative, but the thing is, it's a single player roguelike, which is way cooler than a, live service massive multiplayer game. For me, at least. I know there's a lot of Destiny fans out there, but for me, single player roguelike, way more interesting than a live service game. And since it's not a live service game, that means you'll have limited microtransactions, You won't have those sweaty nerds who've been no life in the game since, like, when did Destiny 2 come out? 2017 or something? Like, this looks very cool. The devs are a small indie studio, and they haven't really had a breakout hit yet, but looks like they're pouring everything they got into this one, and it looks awesome. Again, they described it as a roguelike. You're gonna play as an otherworldly warrior who is protecting a group of clerics who are the last people on Earth, and you'll be fighting through hordes of, demons and hellborn monsters, and the enemies look really scary, really cool. The combat looks really snappy, and wait for it, you get to play with guns and swords. And if you've seen my channel, you know that that one little thing is enough to get me pulled in instantly. I'm a simple man, alright? I like a lot of weaponry. This one drops sometime in 2026. It's an Xbox exclusive, and it's going to be coming to Game Pass day one. So this one, the trailer starts on a pirate ship. And obviously that instantly sent me to the pre-order page. And luckily, before I put my credit card information in, the horror part of the trailer started. Because, listen, I love a pirate game, but I'm a total coward when it comes to horror. This one's a psychological co-op survival horror game where you'll play as a pirate with up to 3 friends in a H.P. Lovecraft inspired nightmare, pretty much. It's made by Ace Team, a studio from Chile, and they've been around forever, but they haven't really had a big game yet. And this looks like it might be able to change that. I mean, co-op games are as big as they've ever been, really. And pirates, everyone's horny for a new pirate game, right? So mix that with some horror. I don't know. This looks like it could bang. The only thing that worries me about this game is the graphics. They look a bit archaic, but like not in a cool way, in kind of like a cheap way. But it is an indie game. We'll see how it comes we'll see how it looks when it comes out. But I definitely got my eye on this one. And sorry to anyone who's playing with me if I'm screaming like an infant. I can't handle horror games, but I will probably play this one anyways. This one drops summer 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Are you still not tired of indie Metroidvanias? Great, me neither. Crowsworn might honestly be the coolest game we saw in this entire showcase. It looks challenging, atmospheric, and stylish, and distinct enough that it might be able to stand out amongst the horde of other roguelike or indie Metroidvanias out there. The trailer showed off some gorgeous environments, like some hauntingly beautiful world design, fast-paced combat, all the things that you want, platforming, and it also showed off this minecart traversal system where it looks like I'll probably be dying on more times than I'd like to admit, but it looks really cool. It looks fun. Hopefully, like a shorter experience. It's an indie game. It's a Metroidvania, definitely something I would like to spend, 10 to 15 hours in if I get the chance. If you like Hollow Knight or Silksong and you still have a few controllers that you haven't broken, this one looks like something that could be for you. It looks very Hollow Knight-esque, and I know Hollow Knight is derivative in its own, but this looks good. It looks like more Hollow Knight. No release date yet, but it will be releasing on all platforms, and it will be a day one Game Pass title. Okay, I'm only including this one because I genuinely thought it was a joke when it started. This is an expansion mission for Hitman World of Assassination, where Agent 47 is hired by Eminem to kill his alter ego Slim Shady. And yeah, that's it. That's what they've decided to do for their expansion mission here. And look, I'm not a Hitman guy, never really got into the games, and Eminem hasn't been on my playlist since like 2011. But if for some reason you're into both of those things, this looks like something that, it could be the dream collaboration for you. It looks goofy as hell, but honestly, I think that could be part of the charm, part of the humor. This one will be a free playable mission if you have the base game, and it'll be a limited time event for the month of December this year. And that's everything for the showcase that I cared to talk about. There was a lot more that was revealed or shown more of. If you want to check out the whole showcase, I will link it in the description. But yeah, honestly, surprisingly strong lineup for Xbox here coming in early to mid 2026. Some genuinely exciting titles, something different, enough weirdness to keep us going. And let me know what you guys think. What games are you excited for on this? What games look the least cursed, And as always, I've been Janky. Stay tuned for the latest gaming news, controversies, and releases, and I will catch you in the next one.